So the other day, Wombat posted in the Discord with a screenshot of 4 wolves winning in Puppy Pack, which was kind of heartbreaking, one away from that 5 of a kind. And it just reminded me that this had been on my list for a long time to try and get a 5 of a kind of pets that are not in Puppy Pack. And of course, we can do that with Anglerfish. Angler was kind of flavor of the month, or flavor of a couple of months, I guess, way back when Puppy Pack first was updated. But since then, I don't really see it all that often. I don't use it too much personally either. I think it's one of those pets that it's so fun to use, but it's just not really very good. And I think, at tier 6, it's when there's so many strong tier 6 units on offer in this pack, T-Rex, Lionfish, even stuff like Mongoose and Puma, having a spare slot in order to steal something from the opposing team is just not really, having to waste a slot rather to steal something from the opposing team is just, I just don't think it's very good value. It does provide good highlight clips, and I'll put some links in the description to some of the other Anglerfish runs that I've done since the update. But the goal here is essentially to play for the 50-50 shop, or at least, a heavily scaled shop, and then hopefully on 9 wins, get matched with an opposing team that is not Puppy Pack, and then steal something, hopefully something with a strong ability, because we're going to be going super late, and a lot of the teams that we're going to face are probably going to be heavily scaled themselves. So we're leveling on turn 7, hoping for chicken. I get eagle. Not the worst, because technically eagle could spit out a chicken. And I think if I got a level 2 eagle quickly enough, I would be willing to pill it and hope to get a level 2 chicken. But I think chicken, probably another reason why you don't see much anglerfish is that chicken is pretty horrible in this pack. You basically, there's very few ways to support it other than buying cans, and the scaling is so aggressive in this pack that you're almost always being left behind unless you also have T-Rex. So we're going for a big pivot. I'm buying the cans now to try and give the chicken a bit of a head start. The other issue with chicken is that you're trying to you really need to find duplicates. So after you've started scaling the shop, you need to find another chicken to be able to upgrade the stats on your existing chicken. And there were many runs where I was getting to the point where the shop was scaled up a decent amount, but I just couldn't find any doubles of anything I had. It's pretty frustrating. So we'll start pivoting now. Take the goat, although I think I maybe actually give up on the goat straight away, having found another lobster. And we'll get another eagle. It is turn 9 now, so the eagle can't spit out a chicken. However, we just want tier 5s and 6s so that when we find a T-Rex, we can start scaling. Of course, another problem in terms of trying to extend the game here is that T-Rex is going to win you a lot of games. The scaling is so strong that a lot of the time you're going to find that you're barely at, halfway to a 50-50 shop, and you've just won anyway because the T-Rex has scaled everything up. So what we want to do is replace the hoopoe bird with a lionfish. And if you put lionfish at the back, you've got a pretty good chance of drawing a bunch of games. So we get the angler here as well. We also need to make sure that we get the angler on board early, because we want to level it up so that we're in a position where we can actually activate it multiple times in the final turn. Without waffle, without catfish, you need to have multiple anglers saved up, because you're probably unlikely to hit the same pet multiple times when you angle. So you're going to need multiple attempts in order to get a 5. So sell lobster, I think. Bring in angler. And I could, do I bring in the mantis shrimp here? We get angle a chicken, which is amazing. And then it levels into T-Rex. So worked out really well there. And I think I could sell hoopoe bird for either mongoose or mantis shrimp. obviously thinking about it for a long time. But we have to take the T-Rex, that's an automatic. And then I think I take the mantis shrimp. And then we're just going to buy the pie on the angler because we know it's sticking around. We do want to replace either eagle or mantis shrimp with the back lionfish. And another pack 2 team. I haven't really noticed any patterns in terms of, how likely you are to face opposing teams. In the way back when they first added the play against all packs feature, it felt like you're almost always getting matched with pack 1 just because of the number of people playing it. But I do wonder if maybe that's been changed and there's some kind of weighting involved so that you're not just facing turtle pack every single game. So here's a golden pack team, and yeah, it's going to be tough for them to compete with our stats. Although I do appreciate the fact that they're running Poison Dart Frog, and you can see here one of the issues with Dart Frog is that it just can't kill anything because it's spreading the damage out. We have a whole load of units there very close to death, but the Dart Frog just can't kill them off. And for some reason there, I leveled into the lionfish and I rolled past it. So now I'm doubting myself. Maybe I didn't take lionfish at all in this game. I'm gonna sell 2 units here in order to get the chicken in. So we're just gonna greed to the max, and now we should be getting 4 per turn. Turtle pack team, and we're actually 1 HP here away from a tie, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I mean, on 7 trophies, 4 hearts, I was perfectly happy to throw there. Okay, we do get the lionfish here, so I don't know why I didn't buy it the last time it showed up. Maybe I was just too quick on the roll. And another golden pack team, although it is German Shepherd, so and it's a pretty heavily skilled German Shepherd as well, so we should end up losing here. Yeah. It's always weird in these situations where you're trying to extend the game and you're happy to see pets that you usually don't like seeing. So angler here, you can see I was considering taking one of the units. We could take German Shepherd or Flea, but the whole point here is that I'm just setting up the angler to be able to level it to level 2 immediately. Because if you have a level 2 angler, you're going to get 2 copies of a pet. And if you max out at level 3 though, there's nothing you can do because the angler then becomes useless. There's no waffle, there's no catfish. So another golden pack team, definitely a bit of a theme developing here. Although to be honest, at this point I'm okay to face golden pack. It's Poison Dart Frog. Is it the same team? I don't think it is. But it is a level 3 Dart Frog this time. And this is kind of a situation where we could end up drawing the lionfish. Okay, we're not going to draw. I'm not sure if the lionfish could have engineered a draw there if it had hit the correct units. But now that means we go down to 1 heart. We are going to get a big upgrade there on the T-Rex and the front chicken. And I think I'm going to give salt to the level 3 chicken. I guess lionfish only being level 1 does massively reduce the likelihood that it's going to create a draw. The salt doesn't have quite enough damage there to kill the llama, but we do win anyway. So at this point, yeah, chocolate lionfish, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking about chocolating the angler, but really I can't do that. I need to have multiple anglers frozen by the end. So we'll just keep rolling, looking for chocolate. Okay, no, we don't want chocolate. I passed it up already. What am I talking about? I'm just looking for anglerfish or lionfish, I guess. That was a little bit scary where the angler got instant killed by the skunk. However, we are going to draw this time. So the lionfish finally helps with the draw. And there's an angler. Now, we just have to freeze it. I can't use it yet. I can buy this lionfish though. And keep looking. Maybe replace the pie with melon. Yeah, either that or on the angler. Yep, that's fine. T-Rex is just giving so many buffs though, it's hard to see us losing. And yeah, the Badger one-shots, but thankfully we're going to kill straight through the melon there. And here we are extremely lucky that we get the tie there. I felt like that was all over at that point, that the swarm was going to survive there. So 2 anglers frozen. We get the level 2 lionfish, which further increases our chances of a draw. But we're on turn 19 now. So we are in danger of facing other potentially 50-50 shop teams. I thought about it for a long time there, and then I roll into double angler, roll again, and then get the full shop of anglers. The shop luck there was just mind-boggling. And I honestly couldn't believe that had just happened. But now we still have to win. And then we also have to face a team in the final battle that is from another pack. So I suppose I could actually do the whole angling, the 50-50s on turn, on 8 trophies. But I'd rather wait. Although I guess in retrospect that is a little bit of a risk, because maybe I should have just done it as soon as I find an opponent that isn't Puppy Pack. So we're on 8 trophies again, turn 20. There's not really anything I can do other than maybe buy this can, or maybe I could buy the chocolate. Okay, I'm just going to keep rolling. Probably freeze melon. Okay, maybe I should have frozen the melon there in order to use it on whichever unit I managed to angle in the end. Okay, so I take another melon. The full shop of anglerfish, that would be so painful to lose here. And it is a golden pack team, almost 50-50s on multiple, well, they do have multiple 50-50s, but thankfully they weren't able to one-shot the chicken there. And that was incredibly lucky there. The cobra hit the lionfish, resulting in the win. I think it was a draw otherwise. So we angle now. It's our last chance. We have to choose, and I go for silver fox. Maybe I should have just taken manta ray because it was already on 50 attack. We angle for a second time and get another silver fox, which is already incredibly fortunate. And then we get silver fox again. Now here, I'm not really sure why I didn't use the angler there to go level 3. I think I was maybe just a little bit scared of filling the shop too much. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I was probably just giddy that I'd got to the position of actually being able to go for this. And because we have so many silver foxes to spare, we can actually top them off to be 50-50, or at least the first 3. And we also got the Bicel and the Mongoose, which was incredibly lucky. And here I'm just rolling, hoping for melon or lemon. We'll take the garlic instead, since it could help us trade with a 50-50. And then here we go, 5 silver foxes in Puppy Pack. And it's a foam sword spam team, which was a little bit scary initially, but it's actually nowhere near as good outside of customs, where there's no tiger, pteranodon, mushroom, and the 5 silver foxes get the win. I was pretty happy to get that, although it would have been nice to have a more exciting combat ability at the end. Maybe I'll have to go for it again.